President Trump broke his silence on the decision to have Bad Bunny perform at this season's Super Bowl.
When the NFL made the announcement, many conservatives were outraged, arguing that Bad Bunny does not like Trump, is anti-ICE, and doesn't have songs in English.
The president appeared on Newsmax Monday when host Greg Kelly asked him if fans should entertain boycotting the NFL. Here's what the president had to say.
I never heard of him. I don't know who he is. I don't know why they're doing it. It's like crazy. And then they blame it on some promoter that they hired to pick up entertainment. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And while we're at it, I'd like them to change the kickoff rule, which looks ridiculous, where the ball is kicked and the ball is floating in the air and everyone's standing there watching it. It's ridiculous. It's not any safer than the regular kickoff. I think it just looks so terrible.
Even Speaker Johnson got in on the Bad Bunny bashing, telling reporters yesterday that he thinks the artist is a bad role model for kids.
Bad Bunny went on Saturday Night Live this past weekend and responded to some of the buzz. In Spanish, he said in part, quote, "It's more than a win for myself. It's a win for all of us, our footprints and our contribution in this country. No one will ever be able to take that away or erase it." He then seemingly took a jab at those complaining about his Spanish-only song, saying, quote, "If you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn."
Oh boy, that's certainly not going to help matters.
Also, I just want to stop and point out that President Trump said some entertainment company. First of all, it's Rock Nation, one of the biggest entertainment companies in the world, owned by Jay-Z. He picks the entertainment acts for halftime and has done a really successful job of bringing up the NFL's halftime show ratings by far because they have had multiple acts in the future that didn't satisfy the appetite of all Americans. And so it's okay if President Trump doesn't know who Bad Bunny is. Some people didn't want to see some of the other acts. That's how it goes. But Bad Bunny is a citizen, and he's from Puerto Rico, and we had non-citizens perform there. So if your biggest issue is non-citizens, we had Paul McCartney, we've had U2, I believe. So everybody with this complaints needs to just get over it. And Coldplay, thank you. And I think that when we think about what's going on here and the messaging, President Trump maybe should get to know a little bit about Bad Bunny because of his interaction when Puerto Rico had that disastrous hurricane. He went over and was throwing paper towels at everybody and condescended for his behavior over there. Or when somebody at his rally on the campaign trail said it was a floating island of garbage. Perhaps he could consider treating people from Puerto Rico a little bit better and try enjoying the music or learning a little bit of Spanish for somebody that is selling very close to Taylor Swift numbers.
I don't think anyone cares that he's from Puerto Rico, but I do think it's a little weird when you have an audience that primarily speaks English, the vast majority of people watching the Super Bowl, to have a performer who primarily entertains in Spanish. I do think that's weird, sorry. And his comments about, you're not going to erase us and you have 4 months to learn is just, I think, underscoring the fact that people feel uncomfortable with this. I mean, we just had
Shakira speaks Spanish. She's one of the chart-topping artists. Why? His songs are massive.
Her Super Bowl performance wasn't primarily in Spanish.
But he has songs with Drake that I can speak English to. He has songs what? He has a song with Will Smith. He has so many. Why can't he could bring out all these amazing American artists that we love?
Maybe he'll prove me wrong. Maybe he'll do English only songs.
Or you might be dancing you remember when Gangnam Style came out?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, but I didn't know I still to this minute don't know what the heck he was saying, but you know what I was doing? And I'll keep saying that because it was a good song. He makes good music that translates through what you understand, like Gangnam Style did. It was a worldwide hit. He makes hits that have gone around the world and proven to be worldwide hits. So why not allow this person into our Super Bowl since we have allowed so many?
He's allowed to do whatever he wants. I don't have to like it.
To the point that the president is responding, it shouldn't rile you up that much. All right, next year maybe you'll get a good one that you love. Why are people so offended by this?
Again, I think it's the language issue. And I also think that the NFL, probably the reason they picked him is because they are trying to branch out globally. So they're not even trying to cater to an American-centric audience, I don't think, because they have had NFL games in Brazil, they've had NFL games in Europe, and Bad Bunny, from what I understand, I've never heard his music, is one of the top streaming artists globally on Spotify, but not as much in the U.S. So it's okay, is this another plan for them to try to capture people from outside the U.S. to join their audience?
And also that small production company owned by Jay-Z is, I think, making a big statement that as you do this stuff in California with the ICE raids.
So it is political. You admit it.
He's making a statement. Jay-Z made a statement with it. And I'm happy that he did because he has the right to do it and he runs the NFL show. And so the NFL hired him and is lining his pockets. And so people have to just get over it and listen to Spanish music. That does it for us on Rising Live. Look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we're now available anywhere you listen to podcasts. Make sure you tune in.